I said, Daddy, can I pick your brain? I need some free advice. Here lately, all me and Sherry seem to do is fight, and word is laying people off. Rumor is that big merger's going through. Think back 30 years, back when you were standing in my shoes. What did you do? And he said, when those storm clouds of life billowed up, I prayed. Anytime I had 2 dimes to spare, I saved. And when me and your mama fought, we never went to sleep without kissing. But when the wheels finally just came off, I took you fishing. I said, Daddy, me and you went fishing all the time. It always seemed like all you had was crappie on your mind. He smiled and said, yes, sir. I'd take off work and we'd go to the lake. I've never had a problem too big for me and you to shake with the right bait. When those storm clouds of life billowed up, I prayed. Anytime I had 2 dimes to spare, I saved. And when me and your mama fought, we never went to sleep without kissing. But when the wheels finally just came off, I took you fishing. The mosquitoes started biting and the catfish stopped. Daddy said, I think it's time we head for the dock. And I said, I ain't had this kind of fun in years. Thanks for bringing me here. And he said, son, I've known you all your life, and I guess I just had a premonition that your wheels were about to come off. So I took you fishing.
You know, Van Dam's bait, basically the entire weekend, throwing a lipless crankbait, but it was his whole situation, his whole setup. He worked flawlessly on this rod right here. And if you watch Van Dam fishing this bait, this rod has a lot of bow in it. When those fish come up and they eat, when they eat that bait, this bow right here doesn't tear it out of their mouth. If this was real stiff, the potential to rip it in that cold weather is very common. And when Kevin mastered the design of this rod, he said, I've got the complete setup for lipless crankbait fishing. And as you can see, that bass right there, those big bass that were barely hooked on day number 1, all because of this setup.
Always thinking, always devising ways to just really whip everyone else in the world. Kevin Van Dam, there's a reason he's on top and a reason that he stays on top.
And here's the thing. It's not all in his head. It's not in his head. Kevin Van Dam works day and night to make sure everything from the tip of the point of his hook to the bottom of this rod, everything in his boat has to be perfection.
All right, Kevin Van Dam, well, lost his lead after day number one. You know, he's got it taken back now. He fired that big